There are two main ways inside of Revit to be able to zoom around on your screen and be able to adjust the way that your view displays. The first way is to use the wheel on your mouse. The second way is to use the navigation bar over here on the right-hand side. Let's start off by using the wheel on our mouse, and it's probably going to be the way that you go about doing this the most. Start by just clicking somewhere on your screen. This activates the view so the view knows this is the view you want to be able to zoom in and out of. Next, move your mouse until the little arrow shows up over some portion of the building you want to be able to zoom in on. In this case, I'm going to point my mouse over these tables here on the screen. Now spin the wheel forward, and you'll zoom in exactly where your mouse is located at. Roll the wheel back, and you'll be zooming out. If I wanted to now see the furniture down in this part of our building, once the cursor is over the top of it, spin the wheel on the mouse to zoom in, and then spin the wheel to zoom back out. If you want to have this all get centered on the screen, or if you're currently zoomed in like this, you want to be able to see the full extent of the view, simply move your mouse out into sort of a blank area of the screen, and then quickly double-click the wheel on the mouse. By double-clicking the wheel, it'll automatically execute the Zoom Extents command, and it will take you out to the farthest out extents of the view. The next way that you can move around and zoom around inside of the program is by using the navigation bar. And the navigation bar and its tools show up over here on the side. By default, when you first start out, there's a good chance it's going to give you this zoom tool, and you'll see what looks like a little magnifying glass in a box. But I want to point out there's an arrow underneath that, and it continues to highlight the entire button if you go over the top of it. We'll click on the little down arrow right there, and you'll see a variety of different commands. There's zoom region, zoom out, zoom the fit, zoom all the fit, zoom sheet, as well as previous pan and zoom. Some of the ones you're most likely to use are going to include the zoom the fit, which if I click now, you're not going to really see much of a difference. And the reason is, when we did the double click on the wheel, the zoom in, that's exactly what this command does. So if I select on zoom the fit, you can see it zooms itself in, and now it's fitting all this information on the screen. Zoom all the fit does almost the exact same thing. There's zoom out 2 times. This takes you out 2 times farther than where you were before. There's zoom in region. This allows you to click once, hold your mouse button down, and sort of drag a box around your view. And wherever you let go of the button, that's where it's going to zoom into. So for instance, maybe I'd want to zoom in where these tables are located at. If I executed that zoom in region command, I click once where I want to start the actual zoom. And let me go ahead and click on the command just to make sure that it's activated. Click once, zoom around the area that you want to be able to zoom in on, let go of the mouse button, and then you'll see that you can zoom in to that area. If I want to be able to zoom back out again, remember I can do zoom all the fit, and it'll automatically take me right back out again. Finally, there's an option here that says previous pan and zoom, and if you select on that, it'll take you back to the last place that you zoomed into. And you can continue to click that, and it'll continue to remember each of those previous steps that you had just done. I think in the end, what you're going to find is that you're going to very rarely actually use these commands. You're going to be much more likely to just spin the wheel on your mouse in order to be able to zoom in and zoom out from somewhere. You'll also get used to double clicking on the wheel on the mouse in order to be able to zoom in and zoom out. That being said though, these tools underneath the navigation bar will help you out, particularly in the early going when you're still learning how to double click, create windows, and be able to just do the basic functionality of zooming in and out of your Revit project environment. So the different ways to go about zooming once again are by coming over here and doing it on the navigation bar, or by simply using the wheel on your mouse and spinning the wheel forward to zoom in and spinning the wheel again to zoom out.